ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. Heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports. Northwestern ready to kick it off to get things started. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. The coverage team maintains its discipline, not much doing on that return. So Indiana's offense will go on the attack first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after...
Turning it on! And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
And the Hoosiers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. The RPO, it's complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To throw, it's Mendoza. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On first and 10 from the 38. He'll do it himself. Can't get him to the ground. Ball is loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second down, he'll throw it. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Touchdown!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, Dave, and hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll try the run. There he goes! Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. They'll move the wide receiver. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. On first down, it's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man, it's Stone. Zings it complete to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Wagner. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Wants to go up top on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. So now it's second and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The pull and throw off the RPO. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Punt is in the air. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Looking to throw, it's Stone. He's got him. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout, Northwestern.
Wants to fire on second down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to throw on third down. Flips it out on the screen. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. He'll keep it himself. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. He's got an open man. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow-developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to pass, it's Mendoza. Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
The Hoosiers will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Grove. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. What a cut. Now he's loose. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. Takes it the other way. Oh, he was hoping for the pick six. Instead, he got it down to the 16-yard line.
Really nice job there by the defense because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast to come away with the pick.
The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll pull it on the read, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They are in danger of squandering this great field position unless they can convert this 3rd and 5. Pocket breaking down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. We've reached the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It is good. That'll bring him to within 4. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Alabama is putting on an offensive clinic, the likes of which we've seldom seen, and this program has had some legendary players. They're up 14 over USF. We'll we'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Reads it, fires complete. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it on the sneak. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Makes the catch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The clock winds down with a 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Gives it to the back on the draw. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of